So welcome back everyone. Mike,
Hi.
Melissa, and Stanley here.
Hello.
Now this intro is for all you Stanley sympathizers.
Advocates.
Yeah, Stanley won't run anymore. Take him off the leash. He's fine. Well, Melissa has a story to share with you.
Yeah, Stanley, tell him.
Tell him, Stan. Tell him what happened.
Well, I was out with the dogs. Annie, we're dog sitting, was here. I have her on a leash. The next thing I know, Eva comes running out screaming, Stanley's in the front yard running off. I'm like, no, he's not. The gates are closed. Of course, I look and they're open, and I get out into the front yard and I can see Stanley and Piper ready to take off, and they freeze, and I'm like, Stanley, Piper, come on. And they both put their heads up, and Piper kind of looks sheepish, and I get her to come a little bit. Stanley does the swing to the right and go left, and boom. He took off in his mediocre jaunt, and
Yeah.
a couple doors down, he had an old girlfriend, Sienna.
Yeah, he hasn't seen her in years.
Yeah,
He's probably just checking on her to see.
checking on her. But I see him at their garage when I come in and get a leash to go get him, and he's sniffing around the garage, and I'm like, Stanley, I go down the driveway, and he runs. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm gonna take off down the road again and cut him off at the end of their property. So I go in the end of their property, I'm in their front yard, and he's trying to take me. I'm like, oh my goodness, Stanley, come on, why'd you do this? And he runs to their front door. So I'm on their front door quietly trying to hook him up and drag him home. And just the little bit down the road we're walking, cars are seriously driving the other way looking at us like, oh my gosh, this lady and her dog just must have ran like 15 miles, because he was seriously like, he could barely walk.
Yeah, barely
hold
back.
his head up, and I am dragging him for real.
But he made it over there pretty quick.
And you know what? He'd do it again.
Yep. But anyway, it is just a perfect evening right now. It's about 70 degrees, no humidity, way better than it was over the weekend. So this evening, I just got a little bit of cleaning up to do, a little bit of tractor work, all sorts of stuff. The Woodmizer sawmill will be here any day. It's coming very soon, and I need to get a spot set up to put the mill. Now this is going to be a temporary setup, just so you know, and the reason is we need to build like a three-sided building, you know, over top of it. So it's kind of a cart before the horse thing, you know, because I'm going to need to saw some lumber before I can build the building. So we're just going to set it up temporarily. It'll be all good to go. We'll use it, cut some lumber over the next couple weeks, and we'll get started. But yeah, I got a bunch of cleaning up to do down there. I think that's what I'm going to work on here till dark, Melissa.
Okay.
It's gonna be a fine day today, I can see. It's gonna be a fine day today, I can see. It's gonna be a fine day today for you and me. It's gonna be a fine day today, just wait and see. Today
All I did there was basically skin the sod off and a little bit of topsoil. There's hardly any on here at all. This is all real good shale. That's really hard. Now tomorrow morning, I've got a load of 2A limestone, which is like 1.5 inches down to dust. Just 5 ton of it. But right there is where the mill is going to be sitting temporarily. I'm pretty close to level right there. I can tell from in the tractor. I'll need a little bit of that 2A, finish it off, roll it in, and we'll set it up right there for now. Get some wood sawn, and we're going to be building some stuff here really soon. So this should work out all right for now. I got a little bit more debris from the fireworks show still there. I'm going to blow that down to the burn pit, set that burn pit on fire, and get away from it, because I'm sure there's going to be a few things left in there from the 4th of July. Well, it wasn't the 4th, I think it was the 13th, but from the party that didn't go off. So we'll blow this down in there. It's going to be about dark. We'll light that pile on fire and see what happens. Oh, glad I wasn't standing down there, huh? So you know what's really amazing about that is that we had probably, I don't know, I'm just guessing here, 3 or 4 inches of rain since I put all that stuff in that brush pile, and it still went off.